Hi and welcome back to Katie's Corner in Space. I'm Katie, and did you know that you have just completed week 19 of Droughtlander?
That can't be right.
That can't be right.
No, that can't be right.
It is.
That can't be right.
It's crazy, but it's true, and we aren't even halfway there, but together we can make it. I really feel like I should do something fun for next week, as spoilers and behind-the-scenes information is slow to come lately. I've got an idea or two in mind, but I may hold off until the 750 subscribers video. That's known as a subtle hint to subscribe if you haven't already. We should start with someone we all enjoy, Sam, who once again is supporting a worthwhile cause. He's requesting people join him as he joins in on the Monroe Step Challenge in September, that's now, which he calls his favorite challenge throughout the year.
So I just got in from work and my Monroe Step Challenge t-shirt has arrived in the post. There we go, you can see it. Every t-shirt that is bought, all 100% of the profits go to this charity, and we're challenging everyone to walk around the world. So it's a virtual walk. You tally your steps for the whole month of September. All the profits go to Blood Cancer UK, you can see on the back here, and NPC. We're supporting them, which is my Peak Challenge. So if you guys are interested, you want to get your steps in, join us and walk the world.
And so, yes, I joined. Quite frankly, I've been physically lazy since I got back from vacation, so maybe this will encourage me to get back into my routine before I explode out of my Sassenach teas. We're not the only people taking note of Sam and his extraordinary awesomeness. He's currently up for the TAC Awards for 2022 British Artist of the Year Award, along with some other very talented and recognizable names. So head on over and vote while you can. The URL is listed below along with all the other sources as usual. His odds seem good, at least for his near future, according to tarot reader Jimmy. I know a few of you have seen this, however, it was just too fun not to share. If you haven't, please go and check out Jimmy's full video, which you should see a link for now, and of course will be in the sources below as well.
Of Outlander, it is, listen, he's in a really good place. This is possibly one of the best readings for a celebrity I've seen. He's definitely looking for love, victory, success, public recognition. He is blessed right now. Oh my goodness, this is the best reading I've done for a celebrity.
Of course, someday this thing we love will come to an end, and Sam has let it be known he has some thoughts on his future. Yeah, I do. I started in theater. I'd love to go back to theater. I recently saw James McAvoy in Cyrano, and he was brilliant. I know James from drama school, and he was my mentor. I saw him on stage at drama school, and to see him there is kind of an amazing journey. I feel like I've got it in me as well. Yeah, that would sound so much nicer with a Scottish accent, but I'm not even going to try. As sad as I'll be to see Outlander end, it's pretty cool to think of Sam moving on to a dream of his after filling so many of ours. But it will still be a loss for him. As he says, God, it's a funny one. We've been talking about it. What will I miss? I'll miss the camaraderie, the people, the routine. The routine is pretty tough, pretty full on. But there's something wonderful about it, going to work every day. You know you're all going to be effed, but in the end, it's hard work. It's full on, but you're all in it together. So I guess the camaraderie and being around people you enjoy being around. It's possible the fact they've been talking about it doesn't bode well for the 8th season, but I'll not read much into it. As I said last week, if no one official says it's over or continuing, then, well, it's just that speculating does no good. Before I move on to the final bit of this video, I'd like to share one other cause supported by the most important of our Outlander family, Diana. The old high church in Inverness is up for sale, and she'd dearly like to save this historical monument connected to the 1746 Battle of Culloden. She said, "It would be a great pity if such an important part of Inverness Highland history were to be destroyed. Perhaps this city of Inverness could team with the Trust for Scotland and find some way of making the site useful without turning it into a purely commercial property." The Church of Scotland has previously said its general trustees were always happy to explore ways in which the church building of a historical nature might have a life beyond celestial use, and this included entering into discussions with community bodies and heritage organizations. It added that under charity law, there was a duty to attempt to obtain best value for any building which it sold. While I may be far from the site I may never lay an eye on, I've always had a soft spot for history and felt this was an important bit of true history in our fictional world worth sharing. So I've been rewatching Outlander on and off. I know, shock, right? And well, as I finished season 1, I started wondering who will we see in Blood of My Blood. They're younger versions, of course, that we've seen in Outlander. The obvious would be much of the Mackenzie clan and future spouses, and we will most likely get the younger version of the old fox, Lord Lovett, and his kin in all likelihood with the Frasers. In short, those we saw regularly in the first season. But what about the gentleman who sheltered Claire and gave Ellen her pearls? Other suitors? I feel guilty, but I'm looking forward to seeing Murtaugh's attempt to woo Ellen, even knowing it will fail. Which character, which we only barely met, are you looking forward to learning more about? And which storylines we know should pop up are you looking forward to seeing? I'm curious. But that's all I've got this week. I've noted a severe drop in behind the scenes and tidbits. I feel this could be the case for a while. It's one thing to let loose pictures of the first episode or two. It's something very different to release info about the 9th episode. So I'll do what I can to come up with content and help fill that ever-shrinking void known as Droughtlander. Thanks again so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. I'm hoping to hit my next goal by October 31st. Yes, Halloween. And I've got just a little more time than that to prove that this channel is sustainable. So yeah, click that sucker like you really want more videos next year. And I'll see you again next week for more bits and pieces related to Outlander. Till then, bye.